Hello, and welcome to our third video in our Spotlight on Safety series, providing a safe and smart service amid changing passenger travel patterns. Commuting patterns are different post the pandemic as customers adopt flexible working arrangements where they can, and the rail industry is once again experiencing an increase in leisure travel. We're also seeing a change in weather patterns, particularly in the summer period. Sudden, intense periods of rainfall confined to relatively small areas can lead to significant flooding, causing delays or even suspension of services. We're also experiencing more instances of extreme heat which can lead to buckled rails and sagging overhead power lines. I'm joined by Apov and Gemma to discuss some of the current safety risks in the industry. Hello.
Hello.
We're seeing that there's some changes in the passenger demand patterns. Can you tell us a little bit about what the implications of this are?
The pandemic caused a fundamental change in rail travel patterns. We may not see people traveling in the way they did before again. Now, more passengers are traveling for leisure. The commuter who formerly made up most of our journeys are avoiding peak times when trains are expensive or are concerned that they won't get a seat. Data for January to March 2023 showed that passenger journeys were around 88% of pre-pandemic levels, and there are signs of recovery. Now we need to think differently for these changed travel patterns.
So how do we make leisure travel safer and smarter?
Leisure travelers may travel at less predictable times than commuters. Making sure we have enough space, staff, and service for them may be a higher priority. We may find we need to be more aware of local or regional events and weather, which could affect volumes and the mix of who is traveling.
So are there any unexpected changes following the increase in leisure travel?
Antisocial behaviour is more common amongst leisure travellers than commuters. We're seeing a significant rise in violence and assault, both physical and verbal, against rail employees. We're collaborating with our members to find a series of measures to combat this totally unacceptable behaviour. To help protect staff from this increased risk now, we produce guidance on the unique risks and challenges faced by lone workers, aiming to ensure their safety and security. The Industry Work-Related Violence Strategic Group is improving our understanding on the trend in increased violence and putting measures in place to reduce and prevent it.
Are there any other unexpected changes that we've found?
An unexpected change we have seen alongside the shift to leisure travel has been an increase in incidents of people sitting on the platform edge, known as SOAP. We brought the risk to the attention of the industry and are regularly checking this activity as a key part of our work on station operations risk. A human factors report on the risk of SOAP is due to be published, and we have a dedicated RSSB steering group tasked with identifying mitigations to prevent SOAP activities and understanding the motivation behind it.
So are there any specific measures that we need to take to protect staff and passengers during extreme weather?
Rail has cross-industry plan and guidance for extreme heat, many of which were implemented in the last year's heat wave. Operators alter their staff shift pattern in extreme heat, and last year Network Rail managed stations offered free sunscreen and water available to passengers, in addition to staff. Potential combinations of crowding, heat, and possibly alcohol could cluster to increase the risk of people being violent on the network. Anticipating crowding and where it combines with hot weather might become more important for keeping people safe.
Are there any other ways in which heat can affect rail staff?
In June 2023, we experienced the hottest June on record since 1976. High temperatures like this can cause fatigue and impair focus and cognitive functioning. To mitigate these effects, staff should readily access rest facilities so they can have the space to remain hydrated and prevent health and fatigue issues associated with dehydration.
In what other ways does rail need to adapt to climate change?
Britain's rail industry should focus on sustainable practices, investing in green infrastructure, setting decarbonization targets, enhancing the customer experience, building climate resilience. By aligning with these changes, the industry can meet public expectations, contribute to climate action, and keep its relevance in the evolving transportation landscape.
You describe the risk and harm that can arise from climate change, but does climate change offer any opportunities for rail?
Encouraging people to make journeys by rail as the more attractive and greener choice for travel is the most important way rail can fight against climate change in the long term.
Climate change isn't the only environmental factor affecting rail. What other environmental factors are impacting rail now?
Transport sector emissions are major contributor to air pollution in Britain. On a national level, emissions from rail may be relatively low but can be significant at a specific location. The rail industry is being proactive to ensure air quality on the rail network is understood, managed appropriately and effectively. RSSB's technical leadership on air quality includes our flagship network-wide station Air Quality Monitoring Network program funded by Department for Transport. This is helping us get a more granular data, aiding our understanding of where we need to find operational solutions to improve air quality.
These issues are all relevant both now and in the future, but what other things should we be doing to prepare rail for the future?
RSSB's Futures Lab has been set up to find opportunities being developed in other sectors from around the world that GB Rail could adopt. Also, it is horizon scanning for risks that we need to prepare for. By doing so, we can establish new technical standards and ensure we are making safer, smarter choices. Working together as an industry, we should seize this opportunity to deliver a sustainable and resilient rail network that embraces the reality of climate change and meets the needs of our evolving world.